and I being joined by Ella Starling to tell us about a brand new creative arts mums project. And I can't wait to find out all about this. Ella, a very good morning. Welcome to the show. And Ella, tell us a little bit about you.
Morning, I'm Ella Starling and I'm a local artist and a mum. And I am predominantly a portraiture artist, but I like to use my art to kind of have an impact, say something. And I've done projects before around sort of exploring mental health, and now I'm using portraiture to explore motherhood.
And why is that? Why do you want to move into motherhood in particular?
I really feel that the kind of versions of motherhood that are presented to us are quite limited. There's kind of either the perfect, glowy rainbows and sunshine, where it's the whole identity of the mother and she's loving every second. Or there's the sort of comically frazzled working mum, and we don't get to really see anything in between. And I think all mothers are a patchwork of loads of different things. And I think if you don't see yourself reflected in the media, in visual culture, then you can feel really alone and you can feel like you're failing often, which is a problem.
Yeah. You're a mum yourself.
Yep.
So you've given us the spectrum. Where do you think you fall within that spectrum?
Ooh, I've definitely got quite a lot of frazzled, but I think I've got loads of different parts, and I think that's the important thing. Is like there's so many different versions of motherhood, and we need to see that represented, all the different kinds.
Yeah. Gina.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say I'm down the
more than this than I can.
Yeah, I'm down the frazzled area as well. But we've got to remember that it's not every day we can be like that. There is a journey process, isn't it? You know, on some days we can be owning it. We can be that perfect. And then there's all these different places in between, like you say, that we go through. And it's those that we want to bring out within expressing ourselves, really.
Definitely. And the most important thing, I think, is honesty. Like there's not enough spaces for honest conversations about motherhood. It's kind of a bit sidelined. I don't know about you, but when I became a mother, I felt like I became a bit invisible, a bit sort of let's tuck you away. And I think mothers need to be able to come together and share their experiences. Otherwise, again, you feel really alone.
And that's a big part of this project, isn't it? Where you want some mums to come forward now to be part of the portrait, and actually not just be drawn, but you want to understand them. You want to have interviews with these people.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll be working in depth with 4 mothers from across Pembrokeshire, and that will begin with an interview and then a discussion about what's important to them. How do they want to be represented? How do they want to tell their story of their version of motherhood? Because it's really important to me as well to amplify underrepresented voices. So if you're a mother and you don't see your version of motherhood being shown to you, then I want to hear from you and I want to represent it. And also mothers will be coming together in 2 mothers circles during the project, which is a space just for mums, not with kids, which is quite a rarity, to come together and share their experiences. And it's really important to me that it's not with kids just on this occasion, because we get so few chances to do that. And there's definitely a place for the playgroups and the coffee mornings and all that, but you're so distracted, you don't get, and you just talk about the kids really. So this is a chance to talk about the mums and support the mums.
Yeah. Could be quite revealing for some of those mums, depending on where they're at in their motherhood journey, to be like, oh God, I used to be that.
Yeah.
And it's still there. It's just in a different chapter.
Yeah. And so my oldest is 4.5, and I went to Mother's Circle, I think it was last month. And I felt like it was genuinely the first time I was having honest conversations with and hearing honest conversations. And it was so important. I felt so much better. And maternal mental health really needs support because, you know, as we know, the NHS is really under-resourced and they're struggling to support all the mothers, and maternal mental health is in a really, really bad place. So my long-term aim of this project is to show that maternal wellbeing support needs to be embedded in our communities. And I think creative expression is also a really great way to support mental wellbeing.
to highlight the reason why there might be this downfall. That's the long-term aim. What's the length of this project to help you achieve that long-term aim?
So it's a 6-month project. So it'll start with there's a Mother's Circle in December and then also one in late January. And I'll be starting to work with mothers on the 4 key portraits from hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And then it'll be working towards 2 exhibitions in the spring. So one at Oriella Park in St David's in March, and then another exhibition at Span Arts in Narberth in April. And that there'll also be 2 community art workshops going with those.
Amazing. Gina?
It just does sound incredible, and it's going to be fabulous to bring so many people together and to be able to express themselves and to have these discussions. If we've got mums listening today and they're thinking, oh, this sounds like something I'd really like to get involved with, how are we going to get involved?
So yeah, if you're a mum and you want to get involved with the portraits, it's for mums with a child under 5. I just had to, boundary it in some way. So if you've got a child under 5, then you can, and you live in Pembrokeshire, then get in touch. You can reach me on Instagram at Ella Starling Art, or my email is ella.t.starling@gmail.com. Or if you're interested in joining for the Mother's Circles, or if you're just interested, you're an organisation or a venue or anyone who wants to support the project is welcome to get in touch. Oh, I should say that the portrait sitters, the 4 mothers that I work with, will also be paid for their time. So it will probably take about 2-3 hour sittings, involving an interview in the first one, and the mothers will be paid for that.
Yeah, because there's a bit of funding that's gone into this as well. Who do you have to thank to make this happen?
Very important. The project is funded by Arts Council Wales and the National Lottery. So I'm very grateful for that funding. Yeah.
And then if people contact you, is there going to be like a pre-interview process to find those 4? Because I've got a feeling that there might be more than 4 that want to share their story. But of course, they'll be welcome to that Mother's Circle later, I suppose. Yeah,
definitely. There are lots of different ways into the project. And I'm really hoping that this is a pilot project for a bigger project in the future as well. So yes, I do just an initial chat, and then so I'm already starting to talk to lots of mums. And yes, you're right. The whittling it down to 4 is already I can see it's going to be problematic.
And when are you hoping to have these first sittings?
In the next few weeks. Yeah.
Oh, it's very exciting, and lifting a lid through creativity, through arts, because not everyone's designed to speak and share their feelings through voice, and being able to have a conversation, have you interpret that and be like, oh, that is a visual representation of how I'm feeling, can actually give someone that sense of, oh, I do feel heard and understood. Yeah. When, as you said, it's very easy to feel sidelined and be like, oh, we'll wait till their child's older. This is an opportunity to actually feel seen and heard.
Definitely. And I think it's so important. So important. Mothers shouldn't be invisible. They should be supported, especially at this time when we've got so much pressure on us from loads of different directions. Mothers need to be seen, need to be heard, and need to be celebrated.
And that's what you're going to help do. I love that. Those contact details one more time, if you want to find out more about the project in general, want to put their name forward for the sit-down portrait sessions or the Mother Circles, remind us of that.
So my Instagram is at Ella Starling Art. That's Starling like the bird. And then my email is ella.t.starling@gmail.com.
Thank you so much, Gina.
Just a very, very big thank you for coming in today, letting us know about this fantastic project. And I'm sure you're going to have lots of people getting in touch with you. And so a very big thank you and good luck, and hope all goes well.
Thanks so much for having me.
Have we missed anything?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. We can cover that up if we need to.
Keep an eye out for the exhibitions in the spring.
Exhibitions in the spring to bring you close to the 6-month project that you've got going ahead. I'm very excited to see these exhibitions. Have you got? You mentioned the venues there, Span and Oriella Park up in St David's. So that's very exciting. Are you ready for the hardest question, which I haven't even briefed you on yet?
Oh no, maybe.
Would you like us to play a song?
Oh, I'd love it. Yes, please.
What song would you like?
Oh my God.
Yes, the hardest question.
Yeah, he likes to spring this on people, you know.
Oh, no.
We'll come back.
We'll come back. We will come off our live. We will have a lovely discussion. We'll pick a song, and we will have that on this morning. Ella, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
I can't wait to come to those exhibitions in the spring. What's on with the Pembrokeshire Coast National Park on the way next? Of course, they house Oriella Park. I've lost Gina now as well. It's 9:20, which means you've only got 10 minutes left of your Unscramble competition. We'll be back shortly here on Pure West Radio.
Trip Tease Thursdays, sponsored by the Giltar Hotel Tenby. Indulge in their Monday to Saturday lunchtime offer at the Tottenham Moor, Tenby's seafront favourite. This is Pure West Radio.
Looking for the ultimate sports experience? Then look no further than Top Sports Events. From Premier League clashes to international rugby, from the thrill of F1 Grand Prix weekends, a day at the darts to unforgettable Test match cricket, Top Sports brings you closer to the action with unbeatable ticket and hospitality packages. Book with confidence, travel in style, and create memories that last a lifetime. Only with Top Sports Events. Visit topsportsevents.co.uk and make your next sports day unforgettable.
See and hear live at its best with Mags Optics and Audiology, your local independent choice for eye and hearing care. At Mags, you're never just another